man. Let's clap it up. Standing ovation. That was the
Body
Super Bowl.
slam.
Come on. I couldn't
What?
do it. I was screaming at the screen when she was at the Super Bowl. I didn't know she heard my voice, Heather B.
Well, she was drowned out. You
I
might have
don't
been
know.
drowned out by about 80,000, 90,000 that was there live, my G.
Like 135 million that watched it. But
Right.
I figured because I'm from the flatlands of Oakland,
Bay Area.
and she went to high school in the hills.
Okay.
I'm not hating.
Don't be hating
It sound like a little hate.
It's a lot of hate.
Yeah,
she
big
went
baby
to
hate.
Skyline, and I went to Oakland High.
Oakland High was all right. All right. My sister went to Oakland High. We good.
Oh, she must have been the stepsister.
No.
She
She did not like Skyline, so she liked Oakland High better.
Better yet, she was the real one.
What's the difference between Skyline and Oakland High?
Tax brackets.
Ooh, that part.
Well,
but I
all
had
right.
a performing arts scholarship. That's why I went.
Oh.
So there
so
you go.
That's how you were able to afford being.
Sorry, I didn't touch it. Thank
no,
you.
that's all right. No, we just want to make sure the mic is up on you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You had a performing arts. By the way, hold up, man. Let me hold up.
Yeah, because we got to. She need a sway intro.
Okay, man. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I had one that I was thinking. I was just gonna freestyle flow it, but
Okay.
I knew by doing that I would miss out on a lot of things. But I will tell you this. I will say this. Since she first came out in the year 2000, I thought she was an exception. Well, when a lot of people first got to hear her in the year 2000, I always believed her to be an exceptional vocalist. And I knew there was grit and layers to her vocals that had a lot of story behind it, even as she came out as an independent artist.
You remember.
That's right. on her own, putting out music on her own. That was really brave of her at that time to do. And she ultimately got the attention of many and did a deal with, I want to say with Verb. Was it? What was
Yeah,
it?
Verb.
With Verb.
You got
okay,
it.
I remember she did a deal with Verb. No, I remember this because I found it fascinating that her route paralleled what a lot of rappers have to do.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's who we studied.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Master P was the first.
Uh-huh.
And Too Short. And, gosh, I'm missing one other from the Bay Area.
E40.
E40.
Yeah, with the clip.
We would follow what they did, and we sold our CDs out of the car and street, just talking to everybody, going to the flea market, passing out flyers.
Right,
We did
right.
it like the old school way. They didn't.
Yeah.
Now they have the internet, but we
Right.
were actually people to people.
Boots to the ground.
Yeah.
Boots to the ground.
Exactly.
And then ultimately coming back, and that was Lasan Records then.
Yeah.
You signed with Verb, and now you, years ago, started your own label again.
Yes,
And
I
it's-
have my own label called Listen Back Entertainment
Listen Back Entertainment
under BMG. Yep.
under BMG. So she has her own distribution deal.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And so, and then you look at the list of accolades. I needed a litany of for
Okay,
this man.
let's break down these accolades, homie.
Grammy Award winner, clap her up, Kaya.
Let's go.
14 Grammy nominations.
Yeesh.
Okay, performed with artists like Dave Matthews, Maxwell, Herbie Hancock, Robert Glasper.
We saw her last year with Robert Glasper.
3 Soul Train Music Awards.
Ow, ow, ow.
19 NAACP
I ain't
Image
got
Award
19
nominations.
sounds, homie.
Honorary member of the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Inc.
Okay.
Portrayed Mahalia Jackson, Patti LaBelle.
On my own.
Come on, man. Appeared in Pose, Twice Bitten, All Saints Christmas, Spinning Gold as Gladys Knight.
Wow. Get in with it. Get in.
Broadway debut was Carolina Change. Return in the Life. You returned in the life
The life. Yeah.
on Broadway. Professor at Berklee College of Music.
Ow.
President of the Recording Academy's Los Angeles
Oh,
chapter.
step back, Sway.
Come on, author of 2 books, Better Than All Right, Finding Peace, Love, and Power, and Don't Ever Lose. Ladies and gentlemen, this is somebody, if you even driving in your car, you should be giving a standing ovation.
Absolutely.
This is DIY to its finest. This is royalty, R&B royalty. Please give it up for the one and only Ledisi is in the building.
I love this intro.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
Have to. Yo, you deserve your accolades. You deserve your props. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say flowers. We giving you a whole rainforest
Come
right
on, man.
now. You know, and
Wow.
I will admit that I've been biased with you. I know you didn't come to Oakland till a little later,
Yeah.
but you came out of Oakland.
Yes, I did.
You know,
I
and-
say PJ calls me Nola Bay. He mixes it together. Nola Bay.
Nola Bay,
Yeah.
New Orleans in the
In
Bay Area,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
What gave you the gall to be so independent, though? Because that's hard for R&B artists.
Well, I felt my mom, she was an artist. And so everything that she did, I felt like she taught me early about copyright forms and not to sign anything without her looking at it. She was a legal secretary who was pretty much an artist, had her own band in New Orleans. And then when we moved to California, she let that go and saw me and started helping me out with whatever I want, never a push. But when I started, getting contracts in my face and she's seeing me perform and said, no, I'm going to teach you about the business first. You can sing, you're going to be fine, but you got to know the business. So that's why I have my own independence.
Yeah. What made you guys move to California? Did something happen?
Better job for my mom, take care of her family. She wanted something more.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason. But I say home goes with you even when you get a new home.
Yeah.
It's the same. Because I was the oddball saying good morning, good evening, hey, baby.
Oh, you
know.
had that. Okay, you had that.
And Oakland was like,
Who that?
It's like, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with her?
Yeah. No one spoke, and you're like, wow, I'm a weirdo, So I was out of place.
I'm
there.
so glad you shared that because Sway acts like New York, New Jersey are the rudest, roughest, gruffest places in the world, only to find out people from Oakland wasn't speaking the Ledisi, Sway.
No, but they weren't rude to her.
They weren't rude, but
See?
I had to fight every day, though.
Damn.
Talk about it, Sway.
After school.
You were fighting, like fist fighting?
Well, because I told you I was the nerd. I had a different accent. I was odd. The kids were like, we don't know her. We don't like her. But when they started to know that, the only way I got friends was when I started singing. So when I sang, it changed everything. I said, all I have to do is sing and they'll stop picking on me. And that changed everything. Oh, don't mess with her. We like her because she can sing. The ring in my voice would make things different.
Wow.
So that felt better. But once they love you in Oakland, they love you for life.
They love you for life.
You are theirs, okay?
Yes.
So I always go back, always.
So singing is like your superpower.
That pretty much,
Yeah.
pretty much. That's the thing that would calm everything. Because I grew up dysfunctional home, like most. And when you have music, it would always change the mood. Everybody calms down.
Yeah.
So I would use that to, okay, let's just sing or something, or play some Earth, Wind, and Fire. My stepdad was a drummer, so I started on the drums. I didn't really sing. I would just play the drums or hear music or watch my mom. Or I wanted to do something else like teach or, study classical because I like classical music. So I'm the little odd nerd. I know I don't seem like it, but I am.
No,
Beautiful.
you fly. Yeah, that's
man.
okay. It's interesting now. We walk over the dysfunctional household.
Oh, it was
your
no
story.
joke.
We all got that story to tell, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know what they call that, trauma or something. It's a term for that when we lean into our trauma,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But that ain't all it was in your household, obviously, right?
No, it was a lot.
It was a lot of trauma?
It was a lot of
Okay.
She like back up, Sway.
Back up.
Listen, it was a lot. It was it was a lot,
It was
and
a
I ain't
lot.
trying to normalize it either.
No, I'm not.
Hey, look, we can laugh at it
Speak
today.
for me, Heather.
Listen, I try to tell him every day, lad. He don't
playing.
listen. He be playing.
We can laugh at it a little bit.
Now we can.
Yeah.
But not then. It was nothing to be laughing at. But we got through.
Yeah.
I
Got through it. How did you break the cycle? You got through.
Well, I left when I was 18.
Okay.
I left the house early.
Mm-hmm.
I could have stayed longer, but I had enough.
Yeah.
My mom wouldn't leave, so I had to leave. My stepfather was an alcoholic.
Okay.
And he had issues, which made everything else harder for
Yeah.
our living. My mom was our provider. She took care of the home, so I saw a strong black woman. That's all I saw, just holding it up, but always telling us how beautiful we are.
Yeah.
No matter, despite how chaotic the home might have been, she was always, you're beautiful, just as you are.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. I don't know what the world's going to say to you, but you remember what I'm telling you.
Right.
You're beautiful. She would say that to all her kids. So it's like, oh, it was just great, like having that reinforcement, even though all this chaos would go on in our home. But, we got through it. I left at 18. I had to leave and never came back and grew up really quickly. I waited tables, went to college.
Where did you wait tables at?
I waited tables at Sizzler first.
Which one? The one in Alameda?
The one in San Leandro.
San Leandro?
San Leandro, that little mall. You remember that little mall? I was there.
Bayfair Mall?
No,
not Bayfair.
it's the one in the middle.
The other one, jeez.
Right by San Lorenzo, almost.
I know exactly which one. I just can't think of it.
It's okay,
Yes.
but it's right there in that little strip mall. That was first. Then I went to Red Robin.
That one was
on up to Red Robin.
Red Robin.
That was by Bayfair
That was
Mall.
Bayfair Mall. I used to go to that. That was my go-to spot.
That was your go-to spot?
Come on, they had the chicken sandwiches with the pineapple on it. Yeah.
That's what you had. I had the fries all the time.
You was working there when? About 90 what?
I don't remember dates very well.
I think you served me my chicken sandwich.
I did.
Oh, Sway, get out.
See, he playing.
He playing all
Why
day.
he playing?
Because he
That's
can't
your
help
friend.
it.
Don't play it. I know I ain't served you then. No.
Some fries, I think, right?
Pineapple chicken sandwich.
How did I think I'm still affected by some of the things I've seen in my household when it comes to relationships.
Yeah.
And I'm better now that I'm grown. I think you could self-correct,
Yes,
as
absolutely.
you become an adult. But when you're a young adult, it could be difficult. How difficult was it for you in relationships post leaving your mother's house?
It wasn't for me because I was focused on my music so much. I did theater. I would pour everything into the music to get it out.
Yeah.
And I wasn't dating a lot. I didn't know that wasn't my thing. Like I was nervous about people. But it wasn't until like I started moving outside of Oakland and understanding the variety of people. Like I think moving from Oakland and working in San Francisco, it changed my view of people.
That's great.
Does that make sense? Like,
well, getting out of Oakland.
You know what I mean? Oakland, if you stay in that one area too
Yeah.
long and not venture out, you'll just be in Oakland.
You got ceilings and walls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Psychological ceilings
exactly.
and walls.
Exactly.
And you could just go across that bridge. When I started working at KMEL,
See?
right?
It changed, yeah.
It changed because I'm in that area. It was in over near the Pier
Pier
39 at
39.
that time. And I'm around all this different, all these different fields of occupation
Yeah,
and
yeah.
being around all these different people, tourists, the whole nine. It just opened my mind up,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, it was like being outside of your comfort zone and then getting uncomfortable with different people and learning about cultures and different languages. And I mean, that opened me up to explore other people. And then I started performing with my band, and I would meet different people from all over the world.
What was the name of your band? The initial was
Anibade.
That's your middle
Yeah,
name,
that's
right?
my middle name. Yeah.
Right? I remember those days.
You were there?
Come on, man. You
I
playing.
remember you on KMEL, though.
I was on KMEL right after you graduated.
I was like, one day I'm Sway.
That's dope.
And look at us now.
I love it.
Last year when we was at the Blue Note Jazz
Wasn't
Festival.
that fun?
That was incredible.
Oh, my God. We
It
had
was
so much
such a
fun.
time. Yeah, man. We were like smiling, and Sway and I were off to the side watching you perform and just singing the
It
songs
was
and watching
so
the
much
crowd
fun.
react to you. It was dope. And then not knowing back then in September that you would be doing the Super Bowl, it was just like such an amazing surprise. And just like, we can't help but to root for you, lad. Like, it's just... It was amazing to see because you've always just been you, like your authentic self.
Yeah.
Just breaking down your childhood and how you had to struggle to work, the Sizzler, the Red Robin, doing it independent, your mom, your home. And then you hear all of this and you like, one day I'm going to meet Sway, but that's your friend. That's your extended family. But it's like, one day I'm going to be at the Super Bowl. Like, you
Yeah,
took
I
that
didn't think-
platform and just, man, what's the first thing I told you in the hallway? I was like, girl, that Super Bowl performance, stop. That's going to be one that's going to be studied. Trust me. It was incredible, lad, for real.
Yeah.
I'm still processing that moment. I don't know how to explain it. It was the biggest platform I've ever had in my career. And then to go back full circle to New Orleans.
New Orleans, yes.
Is like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just wanted it to be good.
What was-
Every detail was examined from Go ahead, please.
No, what was the call like? So how did you get the call?
You want to know all the tea?
Yes. Because me and Sway haven't gotten a Super Bowl call yet.
I was
so
like,
They ain't called us.
let us know how that goes.
We still buying
my man-
scalpers tickets. We could
Y'all
have
had
called
scalper-
you. Yeah, we got
Shut
scalper
up, Sway.
tickets. I should have called you.
The scalper. You gonna get us locked
gonna
up,
get in
homie.
trouble.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's behind us now.
Haven't had my number. Look, no, no, but we got a call. My manager said Rex was on the phone.
Big
He
Rex
said,
in the building too,
Rex
man. You
in
got to
the- Rex
shout out
ride
Rex,
out.
man. Come
Yes,
on, Rex ride out.
that's a 20-year friendship right
Beautiful.
It's amazing.
there. He and Kevin called and they said, it was like, when was it, Rex? Like July or something? Yeah, around July.
Mm-hmm.
He said, hey, we need to tell you some big news. And I'm like, oh, Lord, what's this going to be?
Yeah.
Another bill? You know what I mean? But he was like, no, we got a call that they want you to sing at the Super Bowl. And I was like, stop lying. You lying. You lying. They're like, no, they want you to sing. And, he told me who asked me to do it. And I said, wow, this is amazing. And we had already started writing for the next project just to write, because I knew I might want to go on tour next year. So I said, I always want to make sure I have a single. So I was like, now I really got to write. You know what I mean?
Wow.
No, he really got it right.
Yeah.
But when they called, it was amazing. I started thinking of the arrangement, what we're going to do.
Yeah.
How are we going to do this? Every detail mattered. You can't just get up there and just, I'm going to just, well, you can if you want, but now I'm Ledisi. Now I got to make it a moment. You
can't-
know what I
this-
mean?
This is it. You're not going to get a bigger stage.
Hey, hello? I said, so Rex, how many people? He's like, about 80,000. What 80 who? Oh, shoot. Then I got nervous.
Rex
I'm like,
looked that calm. Like, Rex looks like he's always calm.
No,
When he said 80,000. Oh, okay. Never mind.
he's calm today.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
God.
But
So
you heard
No,
that
but
80,000.
when he knows when I'm nervous, he keeps me calm. He
Okay.
does. But he told me it's 80,000. But he also said, you're singing Lift Every Voice and Sing. And that comes with a lot of stuff, so be prepared. They also prepared me for the high and the low of the undercurrent. I'll just say that. But focus on the end result. That's all he kept saying. Focus on getting to the end, which means making it a moment. Everything is a moment with me. I always look at it like you got one shot. Make it work, make it count, and move people. It's bigger than me. It's always bigger than me.
Yep.
Just like what you're doing here. I watched some of your interviews. I was like, dang, they're really helping people. That's what this is all about.
Wow. Thank you.
And that's big. That's big. So when you do your craft in any setting, whatever that may be, you have to make a moment and affect people. That's the real goal to me, why we're humans and why we're on this planet, is to make people feel something, make them feel ignited to do something greater, And I had so much hate mail and all these things, and I was like, I don't care about none of that. I have to finish the song.
Yeah.
I have to get to this song, and I want to make it just as big as any other song that you've heard at a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So the arrangement, I was in the kitchen singing it. I sent it to Rex. Was like, you got to use Adam. Okay, we're going to get Adam. And
Adam Blackstone?
Adam Blackstone.
Yes.
The Adam
Round of
Blackstone.
applause
Jersey.
For that guy,
Yes,
man.
thank you for
Yes.
that.
AB.
Yep.
I sang it on my little, voice memo and sent it to him. It was raggedy. I was like, "Y'all don't play that for nobody." He played for everybody, so they can get the arrangement. And he sent it back, and it was amazing. And then they heard it, and they're like, "We need a choir." And I was like, "A choir? You're gonna put a choir on this too?" It just kept getting bigger and bigger. They were like, "Well, the arrangement is screaming for it." And then they told me it was children at the end. I didn't know that the babies were going to be there.
Yeah.
And from New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what? I didn't find out till probably 3-4 days before. So I was blown away, but I was scared to sing it. So I went to a church in New Orleans,
Oh, wow.
a friend's church, and practiced there in private. Because I can't sing it in a hotel
Nah,
room.
yeah,
you know
man,
what I mean?
they be-
Everybody would have heard it.
Or they'd be lined up at your door for your autograph. One or the other.
So I was trying to hide in the hotel and just chill out, and but when I was at the church, I would practice, and I had interviews all week. It was the interview process was huge.
Yeah,
Swag, you
yeah.
used to all that.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
That was big.
Another level.
Yeah, it kept. I said, okay, so this is how the hot light feels.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think I handled it well, but it was emotional. Every second was emotional.
Let's play that back.
Facing the rising sun of our new day. Let us march on. Sing, lad. That's my mama sing.
Yes.
Let us march on till victory. Oh, let us march. That's a shout.
Yes. Couldn't help it.
Victory is won. Is
Oh my gosh. Wow, Ledisi is here. 888-742-3345.
Crazy, yo.
Let's go in the song. Love
Got
You
to.
Too. We got that, DB?
Wow, yo.
We gonna open up these phone lines. This off the new album, The Crown. Coming out April 25th, y'all. Love You Too. Ledisi is in here. Woo! Beautiful song right here. Love You Too right here. My man Rex. Rex's last name is
Ride out.
Rex Rideout. Where you from, Rex? Pittsburgh? I grew up with a brother named Ricky Rideout.
Are you serious?
Out of Oakland. Yeah, you know Ricky Rideout?
You said no.
Not many of us. I'm surprised I know.
Yeah, Ricky Rideout. That's my brother, man. We grew up running track in Oakland.
That's a unique last name.
Yeah,
so it
that's
can't-
why
Yeah.
y'all. I guarantee
They
you.
probably
Yeah,
related.
Somewhere along the line, we ran away together.
yeah. Okay. Ricky Rideout. Any a rider. He been with you for over 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Your new album, The Crown, we got a lot of people calling up, but once they heard that
Really?
voice, they calling up. We
Yeah.
going live.
Yeah, we're
we're
live as well.
This is a
Oh,
live
we're
show.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
wow.
you were live at the Super Bowl sing. That wasn't a track, right?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That was me. I had to sing. Rex wasn't having it. Adam wasn't having it.
Yeah?
No, they were like, you got to sing it live. That's why I did the that shout
Uh-huh.
to let you
To
it's
let
me.
you know it was you.
It's me.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Why didn't they want you to do a TV track? Why were you?
I had the option to, but Rex and Adam they're like, no, this is the moment. Sing. Let the
Right.
people hear you sing.
Beautiful.
You know? And that's what I did.
Let's take some calls. Let's go to Indiana. Velma been waiting patiently.
Hi, Velma.
Velma, say hey to Ledisi. Ledisi is here. Go ahead, Velma.
Ledisi,
Got to turn your
Ledisi.
radios down, callers. Velma, if you would turn your radio down, you know I'm talking to you.
Velma ain't
She'll
ready.
hear this on delay. Watch.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, so they called it.
Good
I have
morning.
never done this before. I have never done this before in my life, but I listen to y'all all the time. I love you guys. I love Mike Muse.
Love you too. I let Mike know he on vacation, but welcome to the show. You a first time caller, Velma?
Yes, that was my first time calling anybody.
Okay. All right. Welcome to the show.
I'm from Oakland too, though. I'm from East Oakland.
You're from East Oakland? What part?
on, East Oakland?
What street you
Yeah,
from?
I'm from East Oakland. I'm from 83rd, between
83rd.
Bancroft and Dowling. But
Okay.
I went to Tech. But I
Okay.
live behind Castlemont.
Okay, that's beautiful. You went to Tech, you know. That's all right.
So you can hear the competition in his voice.
Nah, I mean, she in third.
It never goes
Wow.
away.
She in third?
She in third.
Lord. Well, anyway, I just wanted to call and let Miss Ledisi know that you are a force girl.
Aw.
Keep doing what you're doing. You are a force. I'm telling you.
Thank you so much,
I
Velma.
mean, you got me sitting in Burlington Coke Factory parking lot on the phone looking goofy, calling in. I ain't never did this before, but I just had to tell you, girl, you are a force, honey.
Aw, thank you, Velma. See, that's East Oakland right there.
Yeah.
I'm 96 and Holly.
96 and
96
Holly.
and Holly over
See
here.
what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Oh, in Holly. 96 and
Yeah.
Holly.
96 and Holly.
Go see her
the
live.
real East
The
Oakland.
hood.
Yeah.
The hood.
Go
My
see her
gosh.
live, Velma. She's going on tour soon as well.
Yes.
And I caught you in Indianapolis for your birthday last year with Raheem Devon.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Thank you for coming. That was a fun night.
That was a great show.
Oh, that was
a
so
great
much
show.
fun. Thank you for coming. Thanks for supporting, Velma. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
Especially
no
East
problem,
Oakland in
so.
there.
East Oakland, and I'm
You already know.
I'm from 23rd. You know where I'm from, Velma.
Swamps.
Swamps. You already know. You already know. Ledisi knew too. She got scared for a second.
That's why I look like. I'm gonna be quiet over here.
Well, love you guys. Have a great good
Love
Friday.
you too.
You a
Thank
citizen.
you, Velma.
Get her album April 25th, The Crown. You're gonna love it.
Sure will.
It's music we need to hear.
Right.
I remember Pac told me. I did this interview. I didn't know why this came to mind. Pac said to me in one of his last interviews, "Sway," I said, "What direction are you taking in music? Because you got people confused. Sometimes Brenda's having a baby, and then hit him up, and I'm a writer." And he said, "Man, I'm making music, Sway, that the people want to hear. Everybody from the pimps to the derelicts, the drug dealers, the Ivy League people. I'm going to make what they want to hear first, and then the next thing I'm going to make is what they need to hear. I got to get their attention, and then I'm going to make what they need to hear." With this album, when I was listening to The Crown, because I got an early version, Heather B., the thing I kept thinking is the people right now need this kind of music. They need to hear love being talked about in this way. They need to hear music that is mixed, that's fusing together, creating this unique vibration off of every song that hits us with a chord that makes us feel great. It's a spiritual connection to what you're doing. I listened to your music and I felt better.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Some people meditate. Some people go to the sauna. You know, I got the executive status at Equinox, so sometimes I go to the sauna.
No, it was no need, Lev, for him to even bring that in.
I just wanted, I'm just speaking my truth.
Right, go home.
Okay, but now what I can do is,
every
I gotta
day,
go to the
man.
sauna no more. I could just listen to you.
Always sneak one in.
Always.
That's my
the
truth.
twomps. The
He said
twomps
that's
for
my
you.
truth.
That's my truth.
You don't have to. You keep doing this though. Like you don't sell out. You don't break code.
She don't
You know
compromise.
what I mean? 'Cause that voice could go over any kind of music. And you got the kind of skill set where you could sing a pop record better than a pop artist.
And manipulate it. Yeah.
Wow.
But you keep this path going. Is that conscious?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I just think I want the biggest compliment you just gave me is what I've always wanted with my music. I feel better. I feel good. You said all the feel good. That's how Anita Baker makes me feel. Luther makes me feel. Aretha makes me feel. All these great soul artists and who can sing anything like me. I can sing anything. That's not a flex. That's saying God blessed me to be able to do that.
Amen.
But I always choose soul music or any music that comes to me. But anytime I sing anything, I want people to feel good. So that is conscious. Now, what I decide to write is not. I just write. I don't think, this is going to be a market. This is going to be you know what I mean? But when I'm singing or when I'm creating, do they feel good? Will they feel better? Will they feel enlightened? I always go back to that. So you gave me the biggest compliment ever. Didn't I say that the whole time, Rex? Does this feel good?
Yeah.
If it doesn't feel good, people are going to need this next year. They're going to need to feel better.
Beautiful.
So that's what I focused on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Skyline and Oakland High just connected.
Finally, you feel like joining.
Gotta bring it. It gotta come together, Oakland.
Bring it together, Sway.
Well, good. I'm, and that's just my honest.
I'm so glad you listen. Most people don't take the time to really listen to the music anymore, and that means everything to me because I work so hard on it.
Yeah.
And you want people to hear the whole embodiment, the whole thing you created. It goes together. I know we're single driven now, and that's okay too, because I don't have any judgment about anything. I think artists should just be artists, whatever way they want. But for me, I create a whole body, but I also create singles too, but I'm not thinking about it that way. They just come out. Love You Too was the first song. Just came out.
Just came out.
Yeah.
I love it, man. The black woman. I saw a video,
Yeah.
and you just in that video highlighting everyone.
Yes, the great Tyler Perry called. Rex said, "Led, I need you to send this song." It was written by myself and a wonderful young producer, Jock. He let me just be myself on it, and I woke up crying writing this song. And then Rex heard it and said, "Hey, Led, you have to send this to Tyler. I think he would love this. It's cinematic." So I sent it to him at 3 a.m. when it was finished, and I was scared to press send because I don't ask him for anything. But I really wanted a video that highlighted only black women.
Right.
And when I sent it, immediately, what are you doing with this? Where's this going? I need
So
this
Tyler
now.
Perry said?
Yeah, he said, called. What do you need? And the next day I got a video. And that video, you see, he created it with one of his members. And that was a natural thing. Then he said, put it out. And I said, now? I got to call the label and tell them. I had to talk to all the team. He said, no, we need this now. It's Black History Month. Women's Month is coming. The album is not even announced yet. Yeah. So I just put it up, and it went viral. Michelle Obama, all the women, Tracy Ellis, Kelly Rowland, Miss Tina. I mean, everybody just started posting it, and it went viral.
You that girl.
It's crazy.
You that girl.
And I like that you give history. You know,
I'm gonna always be a historian.
And when you did the, I want to say Ledisi sings Nina.
Yes.
Nina Simone is so important to the DNA of so many different artists.
Absolutely.
Right. Whether some know it, some don't even know why they
right
are the way they are.
Yeah.
And she was such an activist and such an independent-minded, strong person. And I love the way you represent Nina.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your relationship with Nina Simone?
Well, when I was when I first bought my first house in the Bay Area, I was really depressed, trying to hold the bills and keep it together. You know, I'm in my late 20s trying to figure it out, and I was getting really depressed, and I didn't want to be here anymore. I didn't want to be on this planet. I wanted to commit suicide. And then I decided, you know, this is going to be the day I'm going to disappoint my mother. And this song came on by Nina Simone. I would listen to an AM station that played jazz in my living room. Heard this song called Trouble in Mind by Nina Simone. Yeah. And she said, trouble in mind, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. I know the sun is going to shine in my back door someday. And her piano, and she was wailing, and I said, oh my God, I'm okay. Like you said, I feel better. That made me feel better. So I got up and I just fell in love with her and started listening to her more and more. And I said, one day I'm going to tribute her. I'd spent all my savings to get that album done. No one believed in me to sing jazz music, which is just horrible because I'm from New Orleans. Yeah. It's the first thing I learned, you know. So I used all my money, got it finished, and put it out. And Rex believed in me. He's like, let's see what happens, because I'm R&B, you know. But to me, Nina is another version of R&B.
Absolutely.
And so the blues. So I put it out, and boom, it's all over the world. It took me all over the world. Took me to Sweden and all these countries I had never been with orchestras. Now I'm singing with orchestras.
Come on, man.
Baby.
Singing in French.
Come on.
Comment
allez-vous, ladies?
Hello, come on, let's sing.
Come on, je m'appelle Slim. Come on.
Twomps.
You know, I'm from 23rd. We versatile, Rex. Ambidextrous with the language.
Are you popping your collar?
He got a collar pop going on, Heather. That is funny.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I go on and on.
No, but we need.
That's what teachers do, professors.
We
need to hear that.
We need to hear that. I'm gonna go back live real quick, man.
Okay.
We got from New York. We got Dula on the line.
Dula.
My brother-in-law.
What?
Dula.
Peace.
I told my brother-in-law
Dula.
you were gonna be on the show today.
Dula, what you doing, man?
What am I doing? Oh, my gosh. Wait, first of all, good Friday to you, my brother. God bless you.
Same to you, family. Hey, Heather got the best brother. They my brothers. I adopted them, too.
He stole everybody.
He stole everybody.
She got the coolest brothers.
That's so cool.
That's my brother-in-law.
I mean, brothers, but the brother-in-law
is my brother, too, yeah.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Dula, talk to her, man. You got her here,
Hi,
bro.
Dula.
Man, Hi, Ledisi. How you doing, my sister from another mister? How are you?
I'm great on this Good Friday. I'm around great people today. This is great. And how are you?
Wait, I am. I'm blessed to be on the phone with you. Trust me. I listen to your song about 100 times a day. I'm not even exaggerating.
Ah, wow. Thank you for that.
Listen, I love that song. I love you. My question to you is, did you make that song for someone or no?
Oh.
Nobody said you could get a question,
What
Dula,
you
but go
talking
ahead.
about?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Love You Too, that song?
No, I wrote it with my husband in mind, but also just couples, going through things. Like no matter what we go through, we're going to stay together. We're going to work it out. I love you and I love you too. We say that all the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it reminded me of Aretha Franklin because I wanted to sing it with that same passion. When she go, I love you.
Yeah.
That same.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that song, Call Me the Moment You Get There. So
yeah.
I said, I want that same passion,
Dula,
in
I was
that song.
telling Ledisi when you were here last week to celebrate Horse. Horse is my husband. That's his nickname. To celebrate Horse's birthday. And Ledisi's an Aries too. I said the entire time he kept talking about you. Yo, HB, you got to hear this Ledisi song. He kept playing his song and playing his song. And lo and behold, you were on the schedule the week after he wasn't here. But I just had to tell him that you were going to be on the show. He loves you. And he doesn't speak about a lot of people. But my brother-in-law said Ledisi's the truth. Two F's at the end.
Because
The truth, the truth.
And I'm gonna say this: that song make you appreciate life, make you appreciate people, and I tell you no lie, that song will be around forever. And thank you for making that song, and I'm glad it was you that made it. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you. See, Rex, we did good.
Dula, she going on tour with Marsha Ambrosius, right?
Yep.
The
They going on
Love You Too
I
tour.
will be there.
Okay, Dula.
I will be there.
You want me?
Well, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to see you as well.
Likewise.
Hey,
Likewise.
We'll call our scalpers to see if we can get tickets, Dula.
No,
I appreciate
I got
that,
y'all. I
Calvin.
got
Yo.
you. You let me know.
All right, I will. I'll let you know
Dula.
for my brother-in-law.
Hey, you see, I just hooked you up with tickets,
I
Dula.
got
you see,
you.
I did that.
Yes,
You
Wayne,
know
I
I
got
always
you, my
have-
brother. I appreciate
Thank you,
it.
All right, so, hey, Dula, thanks for calling in,
Thanks,
brother.
Doc.
Appreciate you,
Bye,
man.
Dula.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
You
Okay.
too.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Dula, one of the sharpest dressed people you ever gonna meet,
Ever.
too.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Ever.
I
You're gonna
can't
be,
wait
he's
to
a
meet
real
him.
character, but he loves you.
Man.
For real,
Wow.
from the
No,
heart.
I feel it. I feel that.
Good guy right there. Let's take a few more calls, man.
Yeah.
Let's go to Memphis. Memphis, we have Graham out of Memphis. Go ahead, Graham.
What's up, Graham?
Graham, you there?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Say hi to Ledisi.
Hello, Ledisi.
Hi, Graham. How are you?
Well, I'm just so ecstatic that I got to speak to you. I'm such a fan.
recorded.
And he's recording the call. Go ahead, Graham.
Heck yeah, because I'm going to say that tomorrow's my birthday, so my Aries rock
Happy
star over
birthday,
here.
Wow.
Graham. Woo!
Happy birthday.
Wait, hold up,
so
hold up.
much.
Can maybe we get a little happy birthday to him?
Okay, let me warm it.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Graham. Happy birthday to you and many more.
God.
Oh, my goodness.
I know you. Go dry
I
off.
didn't have to
Yo,
take this
Graham.
cameo. That's so nice.
I'm about to hang you up, Graham.
Yeah, this is it. It ain't
That's
gonna
it,
get no
man.
better for you.
That's
for your
it, man.
birthday.
Say bye, Graham.
No, that's it. This is the last birthday. That's it.
Happy
Okay.
birthday.
Graham, you a citizen,
Let's
bro.
wait in the morning. God bless you, Graham.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I got to take these calls, man. Aretha's
There's a
in
ton
Baltimore.
of 'em.
Go ahead, Aretha.
What's up, Aretha?
They all over the country right now.
For
Let
real,
us know.
let
Hi,
us
good
see.
morning, everybody.
Hey.
Hi,
Can you hear me?
Baltimore.
Yes, yes.
I love Baltimore. We start our tour there. I'm so excited. Hi.
Right, and I see that you're going to be there on May 28th. I'm going to get tickets.
Yes. You're the first show for the Love You Too tour. I can't wait.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to see you. I just wanted to say I love you, and your song, Pieces of Me, really got me through some hard times when I was a caregiver for my mom and dad that passed away. I just wanted to say I just feel like you were just singing to me, and I just love you. Just continue being a blessing, and everybody in the studio, you guys are amazing.
Thank
you
you.
just don't
Yes,
know
they
what
are.
an inspiration you guys are. Like, every day you pour into us, and I just wanted to say thank you. I just wanted to pour into you guys today.
Wow.
Oh,
Thank you
thank
so
you
much.
so
Oh,
much for
man.
that. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
told you. That's what y'all thought. This is
we just be at service. We just of
Amen.
service.
Of
We
service.
you know, of service, you know. And thank you, Aretha. You're a super citizen. We
That's Sway in the
appreciate that.
morning.
It's a lot of people calling. So we're going to keep taking these calls. All
I'm
right.
looking at the dates. They coming to a city near you, as Ledisi mentioned, May 28th in Baltimore, and I mean Virginia, Wilmington, Atlantic City, Durham, Louisville, Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit, Toronto, Cleveland, and then we got citizens calling from some of these places as well. Florence, Memphis, Huntsville, Charlotte. Sway, pick a city, pick a caller,
Okay, I'm
pick a citizen.
I'm gonna pick Charlotte. Asa's in Charlotte.
She
What
gonna
up?
be in Charlotte June 24th with Marsha.
Okay. What's up, Asa?
Oh,
Hey, you know what? You know what? That was the information that I really needed, and I will be there
What?
just like I'll be there in the morning. Just, you know what? In the morning is one of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites.
in the
I tell you,
morning. Will you be there
sing
in
it,
the
man.
morning to love me, love me, love me?
oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Hey,
Hey, see,
Asa,
that's a tearjerker.
I'm about to interrupt your call, Asa. You're a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
No, we could get a quick drop from her.
Sway in the morning. Sway in the morning.
I got it.
Okay, and throw Heather and Tracy's name in it. Tracy
Okay.
G and Heather B.
That's right.
And,
Oh,
that's
come
why I'm in there.
on.
Come on. Okay. All right.
Okay,
All right,
we're gonna do
We
that.
can do it now, though.
But I gotta write it. Tracy G and
Okay,
Heather
okay,
B.
all
All right, I'm gonna get us
Heather's
some
gonna
paper.
work.
Take another call. I'll
Okay.
get Sway. Hand me your
Heather's
pen.
gonna go
PB,
work.
hand me your
Heather,
pen.
Heather, do something, Heather.
Because I want to make sure it's right. Who go first? Who goes second?
I got
okay,
you, I
okay.
got you.
She'll touch you. You know who go first, though.
Well, you know that.
The twomps.
Let it be known. Hey, April is in Oakland. Speaking of the twomps, what up, April? Turn your radio down, April.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, y'all.
Hey,
I'm
April.
from Oakland.
Oakland.
It's actually your cousin. It's actually your cousin Tay Moo's wife.
Hey,
How you doing,
April, how
Ledisi?
are you? Oh my God.
I am doing well. And Slay, I know you too. You got me my first job at Camille as an intern. I love you too.
Wow. Oh, today is different. Look at God. Look at God. Look at God.
Okay.
What up, April?
And I'm from 90. Free my high.
Free my
Yeah. Stop set tripping, April. I taught you better.
I had to come on this morning and tell y'all how proud I am of y'all and how much I love you. And
Aw,
Ledisi has
April.
the same birthday as her cousin.
Yes,
Tay
I
Moo.
do.
So it was like meant for me to call and just tell you you are such a blessing. And call your auntie Lit, girl. She loves you.
I know I will. April, I can't wait to see y'all.
Yo, let us in here cracking up,
Right.
April.
Yes. Yes, April.
Right.
Yes.
I can't even get a ticket to the show,
Oh,
sir,
cut
either.
it
Every time
out.
Ledisi comes, she is sold out. Lit is like,
Wow.
you want to go to the show? I'm like, Lit, the tickets sold out like last year. How are we going to the
They
show?
would be on the
But
side like
anyway, hopefully I make it this year.
Well,
that. I got you.
She-
I got you.
She just said it live on air,
I
April.
got you.
And I'm proud of you, April. I remember you too.
She started out as an intern?
Do you?
Yeah, as an intern. Yes, it's,
Yes.
it's quietly. There was a lot of folks I would, stamp or made sure we got them on that radio because it was hard to get in radio stations in the 90s,
Yeah.
right? And there wasn't a lot of us. We were just on air, but we weren't behind the scenes, and you know, we weren't in ad sales, we weren't in marketing, we weren't in programming. We weren't the head. We weren't the PDs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Right.
were the mix
Right.
show guys. And when King Tech and I got in there, a lot of that changed.
Wow.
Yeah, so, yeah. April, proud of you.
The wake up show.
The wake.
Wake
There
up
you
show.
go, April.
April
You
said,
better tell them.
let
you
'em know.
Made it.
You
The
better
wake
tell
up
them.
show.
Come on. You remember them days, hey, April.
The
You were
10 o'clock bomb, baby.
Talk your shit, April.
You like shit.
Rap, April.
Okay?
You better let them know, April. Come on.
I love her.
Sway raised us.
Yeah.
Sway raised us. Sway raised us. They not like us. Sway raised us.
Lonnie, we gonna make that a new T-shirt.
Sway raised us.
Sway raised us.
Yeah.
April, love you, and thanks for calling, okay? You're a super
I love you,
I love
April.
y'all
Sway in the
too.
morning. Yes.
All right, that was great. Let's
Love
go
you,
to
April.
We're gonna go to Denmark.
Wow.
Denmark. Wow.
My man Dante is in Denmark. How you doing,
Hi,
Dante?
Dante.
Man.
I'm doing good. How you guys doing over there?
What's up, Dante? We worldwide.
Come on, kid. You know what it is.
Yeah. I had to pop open the app and give a listen to you guys.
That's
I wanted to give a shout out to Ledisi. Listening to her growth over the past decade has been amazing. And she may not know this, but one of her close friends is actually my cousin.
Okay.
I don't know if she knows Troy Saunders.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's one of my best friends.
That's my cousin.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's my cousin from New York.
Okay.
And,
Wow.
Family
another
calling in.
thing
It's
too,
time to go.
I know you tour a lot in the States, but hey, if you ever do a European tour, you need a drummer. I'm your boy.
And now we all right. I gotta call Troy first and get approval.
Yeah, absolutely, Troy. Yeah, if you ask him, here's the verification. I don't want to
Okay.
throw it out there, but his mom's name is Barbara.
Yes.
There's
Absolutely. You are
yep.
the cousin.
Dante, what brought you to Denmark?
Give a shout out. Love. I met my wife over in PA, where I'm from. And she's a Danish citizen, and we're just giving it a shot and see if Denmark's the place to be. But I am back and forth to USA every 3 months. So
Well, I'll be back out. I'm doing a European tour starting in June, and then I'll be there again in October. So it's all on my website, ledisi.com. And if you see the dates, I'll hook you up. I can't hook everybody up.
Right.
But you family, holy
Because all your family calling.
Okay, they calling in.
exactly.
He calling all the
I
way
have to
from
show love.
Denmark.
She's family, So
Yeah. Hey, we appreciate you,
Exactly.
Dante. Thank
Thanks
you
for saying love.
and
appreciate you too. You guys have a good one.
You one of our ambassadors over there.
Yeah,
so
man.
you're an ambassador.
A Sway in the morning, worldwide.
Worldwide. Okay, so you got the info? You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, all right.
Sway in the morning with Heather B and Tracy G. Sway in the morning, morning on Shade 45.
That's Ledisi.
Wow, man.
We good money, man.
Money.
We good money.
One take, homie. Goodness.
That was nothing for her.
Nothing.
We should have wrote more.
How much work you got? I'm working while I'm working,
just saying,
Rex.
bro.
I mean, talk to him.
He don't let up. He is so
Never.
Bay Area. Town business.
Town business.
We gonna get it done.
We only got so much time in the day, but we got to do a part 2.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
I feel, now that we're in L.A.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, right? And so we go back and forth to New York, but we're primarily here. We got a beautiful studio downstairs.
Oh, so we need a show? Is what you hinting at?
Come
Sway in
on,
the
you
morning
can bring
garage
y'all.
series.
Garage series.
I would love to.
I know.
Wow.
I would be honored.
Okay,
Wow.
okay.
As long as you're there, though, y'all.
Yeah,
Gonna be
No,
we'll
we'll be
yeah,
there. Yeah,
we
we'll
host it.
we'll host it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It'll
Okay.
be like Don Cornelius and
We gotta
Felicia
get-
Rashad got together.
Felicia, I want to be Kiki Shepard from the
you want
Apollo.
to be Kiki Shepard?
Oh, yes, I
Because
gotta
you
be
have to
Kiki.
do twirls.
I got
and
a
stuff.
twirl, Sway.
Okay, let's make that
Felicia
happen.
Rashad and
I
Don
thought of a
Cornelius.
beautiful person, Heather. That's the
I
first.
love Felicia Rashad.
Yeah,
me
Absolutely.
too.
Legend.
Yes.
Legendary.
Michelle Obama. You could be
Oh.
Michelle.
With Don Cornelius? Can I be the Asian lady that used to dance on Soul Train? What was her name? Was she from the Twomps?
To us, she was the Asian lady on Soul Train.
They used to just call her the Chinese girl.
That
Look
is
at-
not her
my
name.
God.
I know.
Come
We
on,
gotta
somebody
find
look
out.
that. Lonnie,
We
look
did
her
call
up.
her that. We didn't know. Sway.
We didn't know. We didn't know.
The popular
Asian-
woman of Asian
She had the
descent
long hair.
Yes.
from Soul Train.
From
She-
Soul Train.
She'd usually wear pink or blue.
Yeah,
That was
There
her
she
right
is.
there.
There she
What's
is.
her name,
See?
John?
She
Got
was
blue,
legendary.
pink.
Her name is Cheryl
Purple.
Song. Looks like.
Cheryl Song. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
she
cool.
was the.
She was getting
She
it,
was
too.
that
She
one.
was getting it.
She was getting it.
Look at her. She looks
There she
amazing.
is.
Oh, there she's still going.
She danced for almost 20 years, from 76 to 90. Wow.
No, that's okay. All right. Well, okay. Listen. Well, let's get back.
See, we were in inclusion there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. But
See?
our people have always
All
been
the time.
about inclusion. You know, folks could always come in. You know, maybe that's our detriment. I don't know.
We let everybody in the cookout.
We let everybody in. We don't vet them. You know what I mean? We don't know if they double agents. We don't know.
Nat
what
Turner, Nat, pull back, Nat.
Pull
back,
bad,
Nat.
my bad.
Nat, Nat, hey Nat,
My bad.
we gotta be.
Yeah, we from Oakland.
Listen, Ledisi.
Definitely from Oakland.
Well, definitely from, you know. You got to go see Sinners.
Yeah, I heard.
Ryan Coogler's movie.
Okay, I'm going this weekend.
And I won't say it in verbal. You just watch that movie, and when you start analyzing it.
Okay, I don't need to text you while afterwards,
yeah,
so
okay.
we can have a conversation.
I'd love to have a convo with you.
Yes, please.
I saw it early, and Ryan asked me what did I think before we interviewed him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, check
Yeah,
that
I
out.
saw that. I saw it.
Okay. But before that, I told him what I thought, and he was like, "Wow." You know, I was like, "Man, you talking to me? I can't." You know, Heather keeps me from saying too much on air now.
That's
but
why you're here.
back in the day when I was, like April said, doing the 10 o'clock bomb and the wake up show, we was just relentless.
Yeah.
Didn't think, years later I would be still doing this. So I
Thank
want to.
God
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah,
We're so
so-
grateful.
Well, thank you. I'm
Because
grateful.
we need this platform, and you get your playlist together. I come and do that one. Whatever you need, just call
Oh,
me.
that's dope.
Okay.
Dope.
All
And I
right.
mean it.
I'm about to tear up
I
myself.
mean it.
Okay. All right. Give it up for Ledisi, y'all.
Yes,
Thanks
Come
for
on.
having me. I
Absolutely.
love you guys.
love
man.
you more.
Really.
Give it up for Rex Rideout. Might be
Ricky.
related to Ricky.
Where Ricky at? Call up Ricky. Everybody
I
else
wish Ricky
call me.
Rideout would call up, man. That's my brother, man. Him, Antonio Davis, Heather B, played in the NBA.
Yeah,
Wow.
Michael Peters, who's Marcus Peters, played in the NFL's
in the
father.
NFL, yeah.
You know, we all ran track together.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for AAU track club called 1980, and that was in Oakland, and we used to
Really?
train at Laney College.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you know what's up. That's why when I got in high school, we used to smoke y'all at Skyline.
Oh,
I
okay.
was
brought it
already
back to that?
trained. I'm just
See?
saying. She
See?
know.
After she said,
They did
just
though.
call
They
me.
did.
They
but
did. Yeah, she
I have
know.
to admit to it. But
Yeah.
I'm going to be quiet because Skyline, the Titans will be mad at me.
That's
so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
don't
be
say
quiet.
nothing. Love you, Ledisi. Give it up for
Love you
Ledisi,
more.
man. The Crown is out April 25th. The Love You 2 tour. You can catch her and Marsha Ambrosius,
Yeah.
who's a good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Marsha. She's going to sing.
Oh, y'all gonna write together?
Marsha
Oh, she
was,
wrote for my last album with the Magic song. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we saw them together too last year at the
She was
Robert
at the
Glasper.
Robert
show.
Glasper
Did
show.
come
Yes.
out,
Remember?
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you spit some bars, right?
Yeah, a little bit. No, I don't do
Take
that
us
no
out.
more.
You
I
wanna
had
take
to.
us out?
I don't know how to do that. No. I sings. That's what I'm gonna stick
But
to.
you spit some bars that day.
Long time ago.
I was
Remember when they
looking-
used to do the pencil?
Yeah, banging on the table.
Yeah, that was me. I was the beatbox. I wasn't the
Okay.
rapper.
Okay.
So sorry.
All right. Okay, Ledisi. All right, man. Listen, we had a beautiful week. We want to thank all our guests that came. I can't remember them all, Heather B.